bringing you the latest from Utah State University's Uinta Basin Regional Campus. This is Aggie Update. Now, here's your host, Bob Peterson.
Welcome to Aggie Update. I'm Bob Peterson. On this week's show, we've invited not a newcomer to this program, Josh Hunter. Josh, it's good to have you here.
It's great to be back.
We're here to talk about a new scholarship that's being offered for graduating high school seniors. So if that's you, or if that's parents of a graduating senior, we're here to talk to you about that. So, Josh, we went out to this Union in Uinta the last couple of weeks, and we had a special senior assembly. Let's talk a little bit about the reason why we invited them into their auditoriums and what two gifts did we have to present them?
Yeah, in fact, we visited with the administration at both Union Uinta, and last week we went to Uinta, and they had just the senior class. And what we wanted to do is similar to what we do here on this program. We wanted the seniors to be aware of the educational opportunities they have here in the Uinta Basin. And this past week we went to Union, your alma mater.
Yes. Special recognition there.
Yeah, it was special recognition for you. We got to see Bobby Peterson.
We won't
never mind. We won't go on the date, no. But it was great. Each of the seniors were there, and we had a captive audience. And during that time, we here at Uinta, we were able to have myself, you, some of our other advisors, and a lot of our faculty there to describe the the different programs we have here at USU Uinta Basin. And I think it really went well. The message was that this is what we can do for you at USU Uinta Basin. We can get your general education done all the way even through your master's degree to doctorate degree. Then here in Vernal, we actually were able to take a tour of the new buildings, and that was fun, and provide Aggie ice cream. Now, at Union, we did the same thing. We visited with the students and talked about the programs. And at both of those schools, what our main focus was we were going to offer them a new scholarship. And the scholarship was to the first 30 applicants at Union and Uinta, 30 at Uinta and 30 at Union. We were going to provide them for the 2011-2012 school year a $1,500 scholarship, $750 for fall and $750 for spring. And all it was, hand in an application. So it was easy money, they like to say. And it went really well. We're going to do the same thing at Tabiona, Duchesne, and Altamont in the next couple weeks, try to get with their senior class as well too, and offer them that scholarship as well. So it worked really well.
Don't forget Manila High School.
And Manila,
we're going to get everybody here. But what a fantastic offering. And you know, Josh, as we move into new buildings, both Roosevelt and Vernal, we've been very lucky to have some new buildings at both vicinities. A beautiful campus right here in the Uinta Basin. And we've learned that, to grow, we want to reach out to our senior class and give them the opportunity to maybe consider USU Uinta Basin for a semester, for a year, or as Brian Green has found, for his entire bachelor's program.
Yep.
And so we're hoping, and I think through the good work of you and the scholarship committee, that in fact we've already had success of it. We had a few people chase you down in your car to hand in your
application. Yeah, they did right there at Uinta at the parking lot.
So the only competitiveness of it is to turn it in before others. And
First 30.
We've had 20 or so turned in at Uinta already, and we're starting to receive some from Union. So, and I think also, Josh, in the closing moments of this segment, I think the audience we were wanting to capture perhaps, we know there are those that may be going on to different schools and have scholarship opportunities elsewhere. It's good to be out of town from time to time. But our focus was on with some of the students who may have been on the bubble about whether to even go to college or not. And this is a great opportunity for them.
I agree. And not only that, but we also want to capture those students who may want to stay a semester and say that, for example, they're going to go on a LDS mission. They stay here for a semester, finish up those classes, polish off those general education courses. And they're able to, I think what we are able to offer is that one-on-one advising, the one-on-one with the instructors, that faculty mentoring that they may miss on a large campus. So we were able to share all those messages with them those days.
Graduating seniors, and our first message is to enjoy your senior year, because you only get one of them. But hopefully. Josh went through 3.
Yeah,
no, we're just teasing. Yeah. But hopefully in the back of your mind you're thinking already of the following fall, and what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? And graduating seniors, get your applications turned in soon for a $1,500 scholarship for the following year at USU in the Uinta Basin. Great, Josh. That's a great program. When we return after the break, we'll talk more specifically about other different scholarship opportunities we offer at Uinta Basin. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back to Aggie Update. We're here with Josh Hunter discussing the different scholarships offered and how many students can receive scholarships right here in the Uinta Basin. Josh, you have one of your job duties is looking over the scholarship in the Uinta Basin. We have a tremendous benefit here for our students with the scholarships they can receive. And time in and time out, our students let us know that, wow, I can get more money here than virtually any place in the state.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, over 50% of our student body has some type of scholarship assistance. In most institutions on main campus and larger institutions, it's 10 to 15%. And to give you an idea of how much money that we're able to offer through scholarships, through USU Uinta Basin, through private donors and academic scholarships, and then including our students here in Uinta County with the universal lease monies, nearly $500,000 each year are offered in scholarship monies. Yeah. And to kind of give you a breakdown, what we're able to do through USU Uinta Basin is we have not only, a lot of students will come to me and they say, they won't even look at applying for scholarships. And I said, why don't you apply? And they'll say, I'm not going to get a scholarship. I don't have the GPA. I don't have the, enough credits or whatever it may be. And I say, no, there are many different types of scholarships. We do have academic scholarships that specifically looks at GPA, ACT scores. But then we have private donor scholarships. And those private donor scholarships have different sets of criteria that students may be eligible for based on gender, based on where they live, based on their age, what degree they're going into, and it's not just on GPA. And so students need to be aware that there are a lot of different scholarships that are available that they may fall into, and they just need to look at those. We have the applications up, and they have those criteria listed, and they just read through those criteria and says, yeah, I can apply for these. And I think you've experienced it too. And you'll talk to these students, hey, did you know you can apply for this one? No, I didn't know. And so I think the more that we get that word out, the more applications we'll have. We awarded, just through USU Uinta Basin scholarships, we awarded nearly 180 scholarships. And our student population, then our Uinta County scholarship, or Uinta County residents, and you can probably talk more about that when the Uinta mineral lease monies. How easy is that one to get?
Yeah.
What do they have to do for that?
You have to prove your residency that you live in Uinta County. So they're very they have great opportunities for being a Uinta County resident with those mineral lease monies. And I believe, Josh, the figure was, I may be corrected, but I think it was around $300,000 for a year's time, and with the added $200,000 with the donors, incredible monies to be given out. But you're right, so many of the students aren't aware of it, and that's why we're here trying to discuss it and let people know that there is money available to go to school.
Yep, there is. And one thing you have to remember about scholarships too is even STEM students will think, well, I have a scholarship, I'm not eligible to apply for other forms of financial aid. Students may have scholarships, they may have grants, and they may have loans. And so what we try to express to our students is that, no, you need to apply for each of these, because it's expensive to go to school. And like wages, tuition keeps going up. And so the more financial opportunities I think we give to our students, financial aid opportunities to our students, I believe that they'll be more apt to completing their education, starting their education. And so we just want to share that message that, yes, we have all these different forms of financial aid. So you may be a little nervous about how you're going to pay for school. Come talk to us, and we can visit with you about these, specifically scholarships, and then financial aid grants and loans as well too, because there's a lot of this financial aid out there.
Now there's some timelines to also consider too, and for the scholarships you're talking about from the Uinta Basin, from USU and Uinta Basin, that deadline is April 1 of every year.
For the academic year. So April 1 of 2011 is the application deadline for the 2011-2012 school year.
So those scholarships have been awarded out for fall and spring of this year. April 1 is going to be made use of for the following year. So most colleges throughout the country, they have that one date, and we're trying to get our students used to that. Also, for the Uinta mineral lease monies, those dates are every semester.
They have semester deadlines.
So they don't do it a year at a time. They do, for instance, for upcoming spring semester, November 1 is the deadline for Uinta County residents. And then we throw in some of those scholarships that we make use of, some tuition waiver monies for the seniors for the recruitment scholarships. So we're always thinking of new ways to recruit students, and one of those recruitment sources is money.
Yep,
to
it's money.
come to school.
It's just costly to go to school, and so that if we can able to provide our students that financial aid, it draws them in.
Yeah.
And they become aware of it, and that's the biggest thing, is awareness of all these different financial aid opportunities they have. And scholarships. Do not think that you're not limited by GPA to apply for scholarship. You look at those criteria. It's online. They apply online, and by April 1st.
Students and future students, make sure you check out our link at uintabasin.usu.edu, and specifically the scholarship link, which will give you this information, Josh Hunter's number, my own number, and receive more information on scholarships. So for more information, visit our website at uintabasin.usu.edu, and that's it for this showing. We'll see you next time on Aggie Update.